Welcome on in, everyone. Thank y'all for being here. Really appreciate it. Welcome on in, Zandik, Layla Bela. Glad to have you, Sweepies. Welcome on in, Casper House. Glad to have you too. Welcome on in, Kronos. Glad to have you. Welcome on in, Fine Point, Cynic Deval. Hopefully I've gotten everyone. Welcome on in, Ilianos. Glad to have you too. Welcome on in, Velfra. How you doing, you sweet bean? Welcome on in, Erratic Phoenix. Glad to have you too. Welcome on in, Shadra and Bumblebees, Velfra. So many sweet beans tonight. While my mods are not here, I'm gonna sneak in some sneaky shout outs. So they can't complain about it. Because we have two streamers. I recently realized Velfra streams. So go give Velfra a follow. If you've not done so already. I'm doing well. How are you? I'm doing alright. I'm currently I mentioned how the stream is gonna be a little bit more scuffed than usual. I'll get into some more specifics of that as you know, as the stream goes on, but can be a damp in the deep end, padding out of a whirlpool, staying salty, or going for a swim. What does any of that mean? Velfra is good soup. Very sweet bean. But yeah. So, for those who don't know, hold up, I do. Let me get the song requests going. For those who don't know, there's currently a big storm that's supposed to pass through the Midwest here in a bit. So I do have that warning up there in the up left hand corner, basically saying like, hey, if stream suddenly cuts off, I'm gonna try my best. Like if my power goes like hard out, new avatar. Actually, this is kind of an old PNG. So this is like my first proper PNG tuber. And then I got the 3D VTuber that was low poly, and then I got the new 3D VTuber. Yeah. To be fair, like there's a reason I still have it around as a redeem, and I need to actually add the low poly version as a redeem at some point. Life has just not given me any breaks to actually like work on stream stuff, which is fair, but also because like all of my efforts been looking for jobs, which I realized I think I realized how much my fucking my current Ruffles, thank you for the check-in. Welcome on in. Glad to have you, sweet bean. I realized how much my current my resume actually looks incredibly suspicious. I recognize because it's literally like, like internship from when I was in college, being in college. I was at a place for a year before, economic factors caused me to lose my job, and I'm currently at my place for exactly a year, which like looks really bad. Which is like unfortunate, but job searching. But yeah, no. So notably, if I get like a flicker, like I'll basically like, I'll let you guys know, like if it's actually like a tornado, I'm probably just gonna like hard stop stream and like shut off my PC and run to my bathroom. If that happens, basically I'm not even gonna like I'll probably like turn off stream and then raid out from my phone. But also the nature of the job market at the moment, I think that's kind of the new norm of job hunting. Ugh. I don't want to constantly be job hunting. It fucking sucks. I want to actually be able to stay at the same place for like 10 years, get paid good money that like actually like continues to be good. It's just exhausting. Job hunting sucks right now. Stay safe. Yeah. So if that happens, I'm probably just gonna like basically if streams does suddenly die, and I'm messaging chat probably on my phone. Actually, I should probably pull up my own stream on my phone. I think there's a way for me to do that. So basically, if that does happen, I will probably message in the chat on my phone, and from there you'll get a better idea of what all is going on. So that way, like so that's just that way, like you guys, it's not like, oh, what's going on with Starky? He's just stopped streaming. It's the reason is because like my internet is dead, or I'm in genuine danger. But yeah, I promise I'll be. A lot of companies don't need to pay you more either. What's Starky doing? Estimation not streaming. Need anything, bud? No, I'm good. Oh, on the topic of things that were supposed to be scuffed, tonight was supposed to be collab. I feel so fucking bad because this collab has been extended 4 times now. Because there have been, so it's like, first time collabing, like I couldn't make it because like I had something had come up for me all of a sudden. So I was like, I'm sorry, There's a storm that is approaching, provoking. Yeah, but seriously, stay safe. Don't worry, I'm gonna be safe. I need to probably like keep like one earbud, like one headphone off, so that way like I can listen in case you know. Actually, hold up. Like, I might just like throw. Hold up. I'm tempted to let me pull up like a storm tracker. Want me to hop in? I'm good. I think like having if you just like keep an eye on the weather and let me know if like if things take a turn for the worse. It looks like it's actually set to hit like at 7:30ish. Maybe closer to 8 or 9. Okay. It's fine. But yeah. Welcome on Lead Crow. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. So I think we're doing fine for the first 2 hours. It's just like after that that's gonna maybe become kind of dubious. But yeah, no. I was supposed to this was supposed to be a collab stream. Unfortunately the 8 or 9, yeah. Unfortunately the collab has been rescheduled 4 times now. Twice because of me and twice because of the other person, so at least it's balanced. But hopefully Friday we can do a collab. Because it's a new stream friend. They're very sweet. They've actually stopped by a couple of times. Actually, I should probably, like, if I'm going to be doing a lot of collabs, I should probably do that thing where, like, welcome on to Wise Fun. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. I should probably do the thing where, like, I actually, like, you know, do, like, collab announcements. Who? It is, Night Lycan, who is, very, very sweet. They are also an artist, so I figure we're just gonna do art and chat and hang out. But yeah, no, unfortunately they couldn't do it tonight because apparently they've had a bit of a rough day, which you know, fucking mood. you know, I'm not gonna you know be like, oh, how could you? Because Lord knows I've been there where I'm just like I hate to cancel. What's up, Chris?
Please focus on your safety first and foremost. If the storm makes it dangerous to stream, then focus on your own survival and protection.
I don't worry, I'm gonna be safe. So the big thing is, how could you? Also, Cynic taking the 60 stream streak. Good God, that is wild to me, honestly. That people would be here for like 60 streams. But don't worry, I'm gonna be safe. I think the big thing is just like, if like something does happen, I literally just turn off my PC and walk to my bathroom, which is I'm like considering distance. It's like 3 yards away. That's my plan in like in an actual like, you know, inclement weather scenario, because that is the safest part of my house. But yeah. So storm bring the bathroom to you. Ideally the storm doesn't bring the bathroom to me. Because that would imply some very bad stuff about what the storm's doing. I think I need to make this line a little bit thicker. But yeah. I think with this piece I've come to terms with the fact that like I at least handle like the general stuff, like the general parts of my art relatively well. I just need to like start focusing on the specifics about how I like want to draw like various aspects of things. Welcome on in, Moonbear and NPC. Glad to have you, Sweet Beans. Like I'd like figure out how I want to draw like paws, how I want to draw like, you know, hand pobs, that kind of stuff. Like actually developing a style. Because I think I'm at that level where I'm like I'm relatively confident enough with my understanding of art as it is that I'm like, you know what, let's start figuring out what I want my art to look like. There you go. But yeah, how's everyone else's? Anyone got any fun plans for the weekend? I'm gonna be visiting a friend up in Michigan. So that's gonna be fun. admittedly, it does suck because it's, you know, it's gonna be I stay the night, but you know, it's still like 4 hours of driving. So I drive 4 hours, stay at their place for like 24 hours, then drive 4 hours back and get ready for my next week. Which like it's really good for like a from like a socializing aspect, but it's like really bad from like a, you know, energy aspect. Fill up a container with water and have some food that'll last a while, like canned stuff, while hiding in the bathroom. Eat the perishable good first if you can, and try to practice safety as you. I, I'm as far as disaster scenarios go, like okay, in an actual like apocalypse scenario, I'm fucked. I'm fucked, and I know that. I recognize that. I do not survive an apocalypse. Eat the bathroom tiles immediately. Like I'm under no illusion that I'm making it through a you and me both, hun. I'm 10 minutes away. I can get him. Yeah, it's like that's, you know, that is to some degree an extreme way of viewing. We're so fucked. Oh yeah. I work out of my car like right now. 4 hour drives is nothing anymore. Yeah, I mean that's entirely valid. It's just like it's not what I'm used to.
Hi.
Welcome on, Ambrose. Glad to have you,
Hi.
sweet bean.
Hi. 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 Hi.
All right, but yeah. So like that's largely what it, you know, what I've got going on, which is to say not a whole lot. Not necessarily for bad reasons, but you know, just Scoozy. There we go. But yeah, no. So I'm gonna try my best to rest up this weekend as I can. Welcome on, Chemical. Good to have you. I definitely need to try to stop by the store at least a little bit to pick up some longer term rations. I need to learn how to make probably some rice and beans that like get really good at making rice and beans. Seems like an important skill set to have right now. I guess to be fair, like because the price of rice is gonna go up, but I just made egg fried rice. Doing good. I have chose chaos for music tonight. All right, I do reserve the right to skip though, in case if it goes too gremlin. So do be mindful of that. That's why I'm putting it. That's why I'm getting it in bulk like this. Oh yeah, I mean, or getting in punk like this. Oh, are you talking about because you put in the auto song earlier? Yeah, now is the time for auto music. I'll be honest. Auto music is especially a vibe right now. In this one. Oh wait, I just realized, was that song auto? Oh no, the one that's up. Oh, Cruel by the Veronicas. Huh. I'll be honest with you. I don't think I understand music from The World Ends With You. Do be safe though, for real. I wouldn't hate. I would hate to have to miss the burbs. I'll be safe. Don't worry. I'm not sacrificing the historicity of stream, to stream long today. Oh God, I just realized something. The liner here looks like booty butt cheeks. There we go. Anyone care to turn 3D Starky? Got to do a thing. I mean, you could always turn me 3D. I should not be editing the line art layer at this point. It's based on J-pop. Oh, I forgot. I forgot that I wasn't centered. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, because I was like, oh, I'm starting today off with 2D, and I just didn't even think to reset myself. Oh, so there we go. All right, why do you need 3D? I see. I see now. I see now why you needed me in 3D. But yeah, anyone else got anything fun planned for the weekends? I know I have some friends who are going up to Michigan. And that's oh, Kronos. Is this do you also turn me 3D so you can throw a orb at me? Fuck it, I'm just hold up. But the Borb missile missed. It used its psychic connection to me to deal damage via distance. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm most likely gonna be asleep. Honestly, that's a huge mood. God knows that like I could use I feel like I could just use like a year to rest. I didn't know the emotes could hit the missile.
Yeah, the emotes can hit the missile. Okay, like, you know, it's funny because I now get a warning when you board me. Because the voice mod, like, does, like, it makes a burp, like, because it activates now. So that way, like, I can have cleaner audio when I'm not actually in board mode. But that also means that I now know someone's bored me. Like, via reaction. Alright.
The fuck happened to my Borb? I've been Borbed. Alright. Chat? You and I are gonna get into it. You and I are gonna throw down. I would figure to put up the fucking fisticuffs. I'm gonna fucking barrel. Oh, the hand tracking isn't gonna. No, stop. Hold up. No. Oh, my hand. Oh, my other hand. Why is it like the world's smallest pog? Why am I tiny pogging? Pog, but like redacted and like lowered in size. Welcome on, Ocean. I'm glad to be a sweet bean. I haven't done anything today. Don't worry. You've been very good. You've been very well behaved, NPC. I love the bit about like your name just gets like unnecessarily like auto filled in. Oh, why the fuck did I do this to myself? What? The pose continues to be a problem in aspects I hadn't even considered. Because like that, I guess to be fair, that looks fine. Coloring in is definitely a problem for me. My code is I haven't done anything today. My code is working. Excellent. There's no better feeling than code that's working. There's no worse feeling than code that isn't working. Starky, you was away for I was away for a while. I wasn't able to stream Monday, Tuesday because of internet issues. And there's potential for internet issues today because as I was starting up stream, I was dropping some frames. And fun fact, I can actually look to see, like, I can tell when it's Twitch because like OBS will be like, oh, you're sending like 50 something like 2500 kilobits per second, which means that in theory I should be uploading at like 2.5 megabytes per second. And I check my actual PC settings, and it's like you're uploading 5 meg. You're at your data cap. your upload speed cap, and it's like, okay, so Twitch servers are just shitting themselves. Oh, I'm repeating myself. All good. I do like the little detail. He just got like these pink spinies on his tail. But yeah, I need to figure out what I'm going to be doing after this. Unfortunately, there's not really any like art challenges for April. The only art challenges I can think of are Ape Rill, where you draw your son as a monkey, which I am not. I personally am not a huge fan of monkey sonas. I definitely appreciate them. They're just like they're not my preferred thing, and I really see Starky as one. And then the other one is like very much not safe for work, and specifically one of the not safe for work things that I find somewhat disconcerting. So I'm like, no, thank you. I do gotta make some time so I can join, because March is doing another art challenge thing soon, so I'm gonna have to probably make some free time for that. But monkey sodas are super rare. Oh, for sure. And like, don't get me wrong. Here's the thing. I enjoy monkey sodas. I just don't necessarily know that it fits Starky's vibes. So it's like, and then I guess like I could TF do or TF Finn, but that's I don't know, that feels like that's much more Starky's energy. All right, I'm too zoomed in. I recognize I'm too zoomed in, but also. I guess if you're the too zoomed in part is like that's more for like line art and sketching. So for something like this is fine. They're back from the dog walk. Oceano, I want you to know the degree to which you turning singular words into 7TV emotes has absolutely fucking destroyed my ability to read things. Because it's just innocuous fucking words, and I'm just like, because like I can tell from the context of the sentence that it's not gay sex or sex or whatever, but the fucking instant like I don't know which one that is. So I'm like the catwalk, the dog walk, the bird walk. You've created a fucking you've created a fundamental trap for my ass to deal with. Using the Twitch, the 7TV emotes on a C7TV on my phone. That's fair. But basically, where instead of saying dogs, it says say gex in a word font, a word art-esque font. Yep, there it is. Yippee, say gex. You gotta appreciate the say gex in your life. At least you should appreciate it, because I don't fucking get any. I'm of course joking. This is a bit. I do not care. I do not care that I do not get any. This is where I would put say gex if I had one. Listen, from what I hear, I would rather gay sex. That's like it's I'm neutral on it, but for all the fucking horror stories I hear about straight sex, I'm like, no, thank you. Straight sex sounds fucking miserable. And like, notably, I'm not saying heterosexual sex. I'm saying straight derogatory sex. Because that I definitely have heard the context sawing back and forth, like the phrase sawing back and forth used in that context, and I gotta say that sounds deeply unpleasant. I feel straight sex is a lot of lying. Yeah. Straight vanilla eggs, segs. My brain's my brain's been so fucking meme poisoned that I saw segs and my fucking brain automatically edited out the first S to turn it to eggs. I too do not like. Actually, to be fair, there's there's nothing wrong with straight vanilla eggs, as so long as they aren't rotten eggs. I say, jokingly teasing the trans community. Eggs are worth more. Yeah, I would rather have eggs than straight sex any day of the week. What about dishwasher eggs? You think is the fucking like okay? Consider for a moment the amount of fucking money you're wasting by making dishwasher eggs. We're about to have fucking dollar eggs, but it's because it's $1 each egg. Anyways, that's enough generalized anxiety about money, though. You know dishwasher? No. Oh, OSP dropped a new miscellaneous miscellaneous myth videos on the muses. Welcome on, Golden. Glad to have you, sweet bean. What's up, monkey? What's up, Crisp?
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Fucknuts McGallicuddy coming to you live from fucking traffic.
Oh no. Well, I'm glad you're done with work at least. What's up, Chris?
I'm reserving my energy by taking a good nap. Starky, I want you to fly me to the bakery after hours so I can go inside and eat some good pastries. Yum, yum, yum.
I will figure out a way to sneak you a rat into a bakery. Oh, Yoko Shimomura is getting a BAFTA? That's awesome. Who's Yoko Shimomura? I don't know who that is. I'll be honest with you. I'll be entirely honest with you. I could not tell you who that is off the top of my head. I'm assuming they're probably connected to Final Fantasy 14. She did the music for Kingdom Hearts. Oh, okay, that makes sense. But also, welcome on to Konami. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. And Parasite Eve. I'm assuming that's supposed to be Eve in Final Fantasy 15. Okay. What's up, Chris?
Hello everyone. Did you know that the Minecraft movie came out today? Chicken Jockey. The Nether. Flint and Steel. I am Steve. I am the Nether.
I was not aware that the Minecraft movie came out today. Did it like I have to imagine it bombed spectacularly. Welcome on in, Melon. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Welcome on, Sweet Frog. How are you holding up? Oh, apparently asking that question was dangerous. Jesus Christ. They couldn't afford a bathtub working on those games. I saw something about it having 1 star. That sounds about right. That sounds correct. But welcome on, Jack the Maniac. Glad to have you too. It definitely that makes sense that it would get a 1 star. I have to imagine it's going to be a spectacular like failure. Like I'm sure it'll make some amount of money, but I can't imagine it making like a significant profit. What the fuck is this song? Daddy Cop. Ew. Yay, my first song. You the police. Disgusting. Is I almost asked the question I don't think I want the answer to either way. Anyways, but yeah, no, because it's the opposite. Like the Minecraft movie is like the logical opposite. Like it's the alternate timeline for the Sonic movie, where the people who made the Sonic movie didn't give a shit what the fans thought. There's probably more people being mad about the live action than the actual rating the movie itself. It's from a TV show, The Rookie, and has plagued Nathan Fillion through the show. He is the daddy cop in the song. Hold up. Are you fucking... Oh, you're in the line art layer. 48% Rotten Tomatoes. That's not great. What else has got 40% on Rotten Tomatoes or 48%? Because like that's less than half. That's definitely a failing grade already. The fucked up part is it's like you can tell from it being 48% that it's not even so good. It's so bad it's good. It's not even probably Jumanji. What did Dragon Ball Super get? Well, you know, how you doing, Memlan? Hopefully you're getting some rest this weekend. Because I try to think of, like, if a movie drops below 59, it turns rotten. Okay, so they actually have, like, grading scales on there already. I want to watch the Minecraft movie, The Bad CG. Yeah, I heard about that. Apparently there was 2 releases, one that had one with the unfinished CG, which is fucking wild to think about. Like that is actually like since like because okay, one of my friends what no like okay. So there's this movie that's infamous for being kind of like a B movie, like schlocky, you know. I do appreciate the Technoblade reference in the movie, though. A pig with a crown walked by, and Steve said, "That's a legend. What if I cried?" Going to the restaurant with Feeling tomorrow morning to celebrate NDA stuff. Nice. Well, you know, nice at least on the on being able to celebrate something with your family. That's a huge deal. But anyways, I got distracted. Where was I? That's right. So there's this old movie called Clue, which is like a classic B movie style. Basically, the idea is that like it sets up the Clue the board game plot line. And hold up, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's a frictionless wipe. I was like, I thought I recognized it. Anyways, the Clue movie is great, but one of the fucked up things it does is it actually has multiple endings. So like the idea was that they would put like that they had different endings at different movie theaters. So like it, you know, the idea was like, oh, you know, if you'd watch it and then you'd talk to your friend who went to a different movie theater and you get different endings, so you'd fight over it. And technically, the canon ending is the one where everyone made an attempted murder on the guy who died. You know, spoilers for a movie from like the 1950s at this point. But yeah, the thing that ended up happening with so with the Minecraft movie, apparently there was a version of it that was released where they just like didn't hold up, I'm sorry, I'm messing with Mama a little bit. There was a version of the Minecraft movie that was released that had the unfinished, actively being worked on CGI that they just didn't catch it. They just fucking showed it to the movie theaters. Early 80s at the latest. Clue came out in the 80s, 1985, so 40 years ago. The Minecraft movie is rated a whole 10% lower than Despicable Me 4. Welcome on, Oak Deck. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Fuck, don't say that I just died. It's a That's good. That's good context for 48%. Okay, so yeah, that's not a great score. Okay, part of me just like, is it bad that like part of me is just like the fuck it, let it all burn? Like I'm just like I don't care anymore. Like I actively want a lot of big blockbusters to fail. Just so that way, like, you know, like, because I do get the feeling that like we're in for like basically the next 10 years of AI written bullshit, because, you know, that's how long it takes for movies to be produced realistically. Well, not 10 years, but like at the very least, like, you know, 4 or 5 years before people be like, yeah, these movies suck shit. Yeah, we're fucked. It's fine. Because the thing is, there's always going to be independent films, and those are going to be much more of a pain in the ass to get. But you can make really amazing things with shoestring budgets as an independent. The one that my friend showed me, all right, my shelter pack is assembled. The one my friend showed me is a movie called Hundreds of Beavers, which is made on. So Hundreds of Beavers is a comedy movie made like an homage to silent films. But that's how we got Hundreds of Beavers and Everything Everywhere All at Once. Exactly. Hundreds of Beavers is a silent film. It's inspired by two things: silent films, which like silent comedies, and let's plays, video games, people doing let's plays of video games on the internet. And it is unironically one of the most fucking creative things I've seen in a long time. A24 is wonderful. And you want to know how much they spent on that fucking movie? $125,000. Barely in the six figures. They spent that much making that movie, and it's genuinely one of the best movies I've seen in recent memory. Go see Hundreds of Beavers if you're having a bad day. In Minecraft's defense, there are some bangers out there that were with a rotten score, like Tron Legacy with the 51%. Tron Legacy fucking rules, as long as Tron's R's stay above 40. I'm seeing it. Or Tron's Aries, I'm assuming is what that's supposed to be. Hollywood Reporter says what makes a Minecraft movie so dispiriting is how it fails to spark the imagination, betraying a core tone of the game that's based on. That sounds about right. Because the entire point is, okay, we are in a state of the world where every single like entity with the ability to create something has become incredibly risk averse. Like to the point where like there are no new ideas under the sun. But it's even like more than that. There are no fucking new IPs under the sun anymore, because no one wants to take the risk. Really? Okay, Ileana, you're gonna eat the board with me? Is this what you wanted? You want me to be angry at the board? Get over here, you bitch! Get away! Fuck! I didn't even hit me. Anyway, no, it's spelt right. The new trailers comes out tomorrow, and I'm excited. To be fair, also to Tron Legacy, and to a much lesser extent, I don't know which one came out first. I know the Speed Racer movie got similar shit. Like, it got a really low score despite being a cult classic, because it was doing something very unique with its movie stylings. And I definitely I think that's just like one of those things where it's like, it's because it's so different than anything anyone's seen. You know, it's like, you know, it ends up being like almost a self-fulfilling apples to oranges parody, or like apples to oranges situation, where it's like the movie gets scored poorly because it's not doing the thing that movies up to that point have done, because it's trying to do its own thing and doing so very successfully, but like that's not. But yeah, no. So like, because if memory serves, like wasn't the Speed Racer movie also like really maligned for having like bad CGI, when like that's not even remotely the point of Speed Racer? Hold on, I'm doing a thing. Okay, I need to add. Okay, I need to add some lines here. Okay, I'm like, Behemoth. Welcome on in, Puel. Good to have you, Sweet Bean. Can we shout for Puel? If one of my mods is available. Behemoth, yeah. I've been told. Okay, so if there's one thing that makes me really happy with this piece, is that multiple of my artist friends have come in and told me like, "Hey Starky, this angle is so fucking difficult. Why did you do this to yourself?" Multiple of my friends have done that, which makes me think that I'm actually like I'm growing as an artist, because it means that like I'm able to do this in a way that looks compelling. Multiple people have showed up and just been like, "Starky, why did you do this? You don't have to. Why are you hurting yourself like this?" And it's like, Because, like, God knows I was complaining the entire time I was working on this piece. Because this pose is very difficult. Welcome on Russell. Welcome on Sweeping. Yeah, it's a pretty hard angle. Quite the challenge that you gave yourself. I love the onigiri in the hoodie. It definitely, like, because, you know, it's small little details like that. Because, like, Behemoth is definitely the kind of guy that I imagine would just have, like he just has, like, snacks hidden on himself. It's like the, like those memes about, like, or like those jokes in movies or shows or whatever, where, like, a guy pulls out, like, an improbably large number of, like, weapons. I imagine Behemoth is that, but with snacks. But, you know, how you doing, well? Hopefully you've been doing all right. Comment ça va? I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to learn a little bit of French. I'm getting there. French is very French is difficult. It's okay, so it is difficult, but it's also just like it is very difficult to approach. Welcome on in, Risk. Good idea, Sweet Bean. Could you shout out for Protohusky Risk as well?
Yeah.
I'm checking. Like, I gotta make sure. Also, I passed over this message from Bionic. Speed Racer rules, but it shot itself in the foot by having worse CGI than Spy Kids 2 and Shark Boy and Lava Girl, with the intent to make it look cartoonish. Even worse defense when Skull Pilgrim has a similar style and looked amazing. I suppose that's fair. All right. Okay. Good French. Very, 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 very bien. I'm gonna make sure. Did Puel? Yes, Puel also got a shout. Perfect. Thank you. I'm currently at the level where, like, I'm learning basic phrases like où est la toilette? Because there's like the thing with French that kind of scares me from a pronunciation level is there's like differences between very similar sounds. Doing good. Completing my first week of work after vacations. That was intense. Oof. Good thing you survived. Now you just get to rest up and you get to enjoy the weekend. Because with French, I noticed there was, like, as I would do my Duolingo lessons, I noticed that there's like EAU, which EAUX, which is oo, but then oo, and then there's OU, like OU accent, which is ew or oo. It's like I don't know what the difference is, but apparently there is a pronunciation difference that I'm struggling to pick up. So I'm gonna have a very, very accented French, I have to imagine. You know, which means I can never go to Paris, but then I would never want to go to Paris. Or Paris. Well, English has the damn TH. Oh yeah, because it's very similar to the S, to the point where there's even a condition called lisps. Which is mean, because it includes the sound that people with lisps struggle with. Must be pretty hard. I'm trying Chinese and I relate to the trouble with the similar sounding words. It's hard. Is this... Okay. Okay, that's more or less correct. I think it would probably be... Hold up. I think it would be probably, because, like, I'm realizing I have to add, like, fluff under here. But Big Grandma, thank you for 20 days, Sweet Bean. Also, welcome on in, Casa. Like, glad to have you. Oh yeah, no, because I need to practice my Spanish as well. And the big thing I need to do to practice my Spanish is just talk to more Spanish speakers, because I have, like, most of the grammar of Spanish, like, consistently figured out. I just need to really expand my vocabulary when it comes to Spanish. Because, like, I was in the water stream last night. I'm like, how the fuck do you say relax in Spanish? Relajar is I believe, to relax. And then it's reflexive, so it'd be relajarme. So it'd be relajome. But he was like, okay, I understand what you're trying to say. Technically, you're not right, but, like, no one would give you shit for it. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Thank you, Spanish speakers, for being chill. God knows, they kind of need to be, though. Because there's so much slang in Spanish. Try to expose yourself more to the language, like watching stuff in Spanish. I need to do that. Lord knows, my brother who definitely does... I just realized I'm on the fucking wrong layer this entire time. Wrong layer. Get your wrong... If you're playing bingo... I'm of course joking, because Soriel isn't here to start the bingo thing. When is the Adastra stream happening? How about this? I'll play Adastra on stream if I hit partner. I love promising shit on hitting partner because it's never gonna happen. But it also means my life will become hell. Relajar to relax. Relájame, I will relax. Okay. So if I were to say like estoy relajándome, I am relaxing. That would also translate, but apparently the preferred term, at least where a bewilder is descansar. You are relaxing, yes. Okay. So he was like, yeah, just say estás descansado. Good job, Starky. Like I said, I took 4 weeks of Spanish, and I actually like, because I have a bad habit from my childhood where I eavesdrop literally out of habit. It's not even something I do intentionally. Like by the time I realize that like I am eavesdropping on someone, it's like I'm like, oh shit, fuck, and I've basically been doing it for like at that point minutes, which is it's a bad habit for sure. Well, the other is resting / relaxing. Okay, but we're but works pretty well in both cases. But you know, so there were definitely times where like I've accidentally eavesdropped on conversations in Spanish, which is really funny because like one of the times was there was it was like a suit store because some kids were trying to rent out suits for what I assume was prom. And like I was listening in as the mom was talking about. I was like, yes, what day would be good for me to pick this up? Like I'm free Wednesday, but she was talking to her son because she didn't speak English, and I realized, wait, I actually do have a decent amount of like fluentness to appreciate. Oh, hold up, I've biffed it a little bit. There we go. Because the idea is that this is supposed to be like kind of coming out the hold up. Because like it's basically fluff that comes out of the yeah. So it's out of the forearm. Remember, Starky, embarrassed in Spanish is embarazado? No. No. It is not. Fucking, so for context, embarazado in Spanish means pregnant. Rex, bad. That is, I think that's the worst false cognate. To be honest with you. Like in regards to like how bad it is to fuck that one up. Because it's just really, it's like I have to imagine that one happens enough where like most Spanish speakers are like, okay, we know what you're trying to say. Because I do remember there was like an incident where like I don't remember what Spanish speaking country it was, but one where like apparently guava was a euphemism for vagina. So when when a diplomat went and was talking, like, was asked, like, oh, what do you like about this country? He's like, oh, I love the guava here. It got a bunch of snickers from people laughing from the crowd because he didn't realize that he was talking about vaginas, and he just implied that he loves the women of that country, which I think is really funny. Well, there are others too, but that one's the jeweled crown. Yeah, there's a ton of false cognates. Like sopa is not actually soap, it's soup, which is a very important distinction. Because, like, I didn't even realize that one was, because, like, for me, I was like, oh, yeah, sopa, very clearly, obviously soup. I didn't even think of it as, like, a false cognate until, like, one of my professors was like, she was like, yeah, it's a false cognate. It does not mean soap. And I'm like, people thought it meant soap? Because, like, that one, at least from context, like, from like, context, like, you should be able to figure out it means soup pretty easily. Because it's like, oh, yes, you're going to a fucking restaurant. Yes, I would like to order la sopa. Puedo tener la sopa de la dia. Soup of the day. It's like, oh, I would yes, I would like today's soap. A glass of your finest soap, if you would be so kind. Jabon equals soap. Sopa is soup. Okay. Interesting. They just give you soup on a plate. Listen, at that point, like, what do you do? Because I feel like I would just pick up the piece of soap and just put it in my mouth and just accept that that's my life for like the next hour. You can't take back the fact that you ordered soap. But also, considering how flavored are the soaps, I'm not going to be surprised. To be fair, the soaps are usually scented for, like, sweet things. So, like, you're not getting, like, a fucking, I come in to put it in my mouth. We're talking about soap. But, well, come on, everyone, just that out, you sweet bean. We're talking about soap, and I actually do mean that. You can check the VOD later. We were talking. At least you don't need to brush your teeth after. To be fair, like, actually, some number of kids have apparently died because their mouth got washed out with soap. So, don't do that. Don't do that. If any of you are hypothetically going to be interacting with children. What? It's fine. That's the soy rail command. I woke up from an Pokemon and soy rail. Glad to have you, sweet bean. That's soy rail approaching the stream at high velocities. But yeah, no. What was I talking about? Yeah, so that's right. Striking with the Borb drones. They somewhere in the lab. Just gotta keep looking. No, I was talking about the soap thing. Yeah, if memory serves, there was like a kid that like died from being like given because like they said a swear word and their parents were like we're gonna wash your mouth out because like that's how things are done here in America. Because America's America's a fucking nightmare. I'll be honest with you. It is a bad place to be. Like that is very frequent parenting advice here in the States, though, is that you put, because it's bitter and kids it's like, oh, it succeeds as a punishment because it's bitter, and then also like it's the metaphorical the idea of like, oh, you're not like we're cleaning your mouth out because you used a dirty word. So, that's how it's kind of got its roots. It's not great, mind you. I've heard story of some people using hot sauce instead, which arguably is worse, I would say. Like, I would say that's worse just because like it actually does have the potential to cause it's like comparable in regards to like potential for damage. Anyways, but yeah, no. Because like I know as a kid I got my mouth washed out with soap, which is fucking bullshit because I didn't even realize I was saying a swear word. My brother was playing the Simpsons Hit and Run, and Homer said the damn word, which apparently isn't even a swear word. Like that's not considered a swear word. I don't fucking like it. I've seen plenty of situations where like it doesn't get censored. Well, come on, Lazy Waffles. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. How you holding up? But you know, like apparently like it's like a tier 2 swear or something. I don't fucking know. The soap thing gave me a flashback. Why do people love a Christmas movie? Everyone in the movie is yelling and screaming. It was traumatic to watch as a kid. Yet our boomer ass parents find it nostalgic. Child abuse, a Christmas movie. Oh shit, I forgot a bingo. I nearly got the cane for repeating something I saw on TV. It's like, okay. I get the idea that like, okay, like, you know, I personally think swear words like are inherently a thing that like is there, you know. They are not as dangerous as you would presume. Or like, you know, like there's like not necessarily anything like inherently wrong with the use of swear words. Like, I know that might necessarily be... Oh, Rexolotl, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Flab Check. Let have you, Sweet Bean. Like, because you know, I grew up with a nurse. I heard plenty of swearing as a kid. I remember getting so close to being that game. I was stuck on the particular sprint race from the last level. But like, you know, it's like, okay. But also, like, I think the part about that makes the most bullshit... Oh, sorry, what's up, Chris?
Starky, what are the F words? Tell me, Starky. I
Wait,
need to
plural?
know what the forbidden F words are.
What do you mean F words? There are exactly 2 forbidden F words. Oh, never mind. There's 3. I forgot about Facebook. What if we just start turning major like social media platforms into swears? I mean this unironically. Like, sincerely, what if we start, like, because that's already happening with YouTube. I was starting to play the lobotomy song. Because, like, that is notably already happening with YouTube. Because, like, people are unironically, like, they're censoring their own swears at the beginning of videos with themselves saying YouTube in, like, an unimpressed voice. Which I think is like a great way of getting around the frankly ridiculous bullshit that is the YouTube, like, you know, the YouTube demonetization system. Gordon Ramsay has a show called The F Word. But yeah, no, it's like, okay, like, you know, just okay. Facebook's a swear now. Twitter, that's a swear. YouTube, that's a swear. Imagine calling someone Twitter that's career ending. And like, you can even make it specific, like YouTuber could be someone who's like very like, oh, there's such a fucking YouTube moment is someone who's doing something like very ridiculous that hurts other people. I got a very important DM. Watch someone calling an ex, like, yeah, like calling someone a Twitter is just like calling them so profoundly toxic. Facebook is just old and out of touch. Like, just like, let's turn major social media platforms into slurs. What's up, Crisp?
Whoa, Starky, that's such a Twitch streamer moment, SMH.
I'm going to fucking... Your life is forfeit. I'm going to grab you. I'm going to grip you. I'm going to grip you. I'm going to grab you with your rat face with my hands. I'm going to just kind of like vibrate you. I'm going to put you in the fucking rat wiggler. Welcome on, Indigo. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Anyways, don't mind that mental breakdown. Calling someone Tumblr is the new... I'll be honest with you. I think of all the social media platforms, the Tumblr one isn't an insult. Like, that's not a slur. That one's just like... That one's just a description. A certified... I got an achievement. A certified Twitter moment. Please. I so much wanted this to become a new bit. Redditor actually, like, low-key is a slur. Which is really funny, because Reddit is now the second best social media platform. Speaking of platforms, did you see how YouTube removed gender identity from its hate speech stuff? I did not. It's not surprising. YouTube can go fuck itself. This VOD is getting posted to YouTube. I literally do not consider you a useful platform. You exist only... Hear me out. YouTube, you exist exclusively to store my data. That's the only reason I use you. You exist exclusive. You are a fucking... You are a cloud-based data uploading platform. That's the only use I have for you. And hey, some people like hopeless core rant. YouTube solely exists because there's no better options. Stop calling it content creation, my guy. We chimed that term because you say you're a YouTuber as a job, you get bullied. There's a Tumblr, so it's Tumblr. You know what's up, Crisp?
Update. I have almost passed your place.
Excellent. Anyways, I'm gonna hope core rant at the moment. So, also I should probably pause the music for this, like before I get into this. All right, y'all want to hear about, frankly, the most godless wasteland on the fucking infinite desert that is the internet? YouTube sucks shit. Like, genuinely. I would argue that of all of the, like, streaming platforms, all of the, like, video hosting platforms, it's bad. It's arguably the worst. And I'm considering it alongside shit like Kick, where people lose fucking literally millions of dollars. Like, you are as bad in my mind as a gambling website because of how you treat all of the people who fucking use you. Go fuck yourself, YouTube. Go fuck yourself, Google, for creating it, or for rather hosting YouTube and turning it into what it is now. It's not the worst. Twitter is. Okay, it's a fucking. Would you rather lose a limb or fucking? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Would you rather lose a limb, or would you rather like have all of the body hair from your body removed? It's like they both suck a lot. One of them is permanent. The other one, like, actually might scar you indefinitely. Anyways, also YouTube, here's some weird fetish ad. Please don't use ad block. Yeah, okay. Fuck, it's actually, like, YouTube is an unusable platform without ad block. I mean this sincerely. There are so many websites that I go to and I'm like, this website is just straight up unusable if I don't have ad block. Someone legit called me alt-right because I didn't join their crusade and was so Twitter-pilled. They tried to get me yeeted from other groups because they were scared of me like an absolute nothing burger. Body hair easy, I can't stop shaving. Hairless like ancient Egyptians. You know, I don't feel bad at all by using... welcome on, Cynic. I don't know if I missed you earlier, but welcome on, Cynic, if I did. Adblock is mandatory on the internet these days. I'm in a family plan for YouTube, so no ads here. What? No! No! Kasai, you motherfucker! You get back here! You're not as... I hate it here. You fucking Mariah carried me. In this, the year of our Lord. Also, I probably should keep an eye on the map. Hold up, why the okay, there we go. I live on the highway now, this is fine. What happened? That's not a good update, I've been here for an hour. Oh, is the traffic that bad? By the way, I found the artist who did my Catboy. Anyways, I'm sorry, I had an auto moment. I'm looking at these and I'm like, these look like they were done by completely different artists. Someone got yeeted from the womb-like paradise of their automobile. The road from Whitestown to Lebanon is closed. How far back does Control Z let me go? Chocolate Cadabra is great, though. Get Mariah carried. He's stuck in the middle of it. Stuck in the middle with you. But no. Kasai, why would you do this to me? You can't fucking unseal the Winter Witch early. What's up, Crisp?
I want my problems go the same way as the Dow Jones in 2025, like absolutely just fucking a nosedive down, lowering and lowering with no signs of stopping.
Yeah. It's really fucking funny because at this point I just have to laugh. It's really funny watching the people that are like keeping track of the like, you know, all of the spheres of like economics focused dipshits who were warned multiple times this would happen and then did nothing to prepare for it. Because it has been a disaster, to say the least. The fucking there's someone who's like lurks in the like Wall Street Bets Discord. You know, the fucking the haha meme stock-esque Discord full of people who are so risk intolerant, or so like in on like, you know, sorry, why is that remixing the queue? It was saved from having to choose how to spend money, no problems. And then today with the news that the part of the reason why like the early risk fetishists, that yeah, that's it. So part of the reason why like Starky Discord, I'm checking. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. But you know, so part of the reason why what was it? What was I talking about? Oh, that's right. Nintendo's fucking announcement today that they're like, yeah, the price is we're not sure about the price in the States anymore, and we're not sure about when it's going to be fucking like you know, you're going to be able to order it for pre-release because of the tariffs. And watching the fucking the sheer meltdown, like finally fucking gamers are getting the shitstorm they deserve. Y'all, a furry VN hits me in the feels. I remember me tried to be the new VidMe tried to be the new YouTube. Problem is the front page was determined by the community, and so the front page was nothing but talentless creators complaining about YouTube, so it never gained traction because anti-YouTube videos uploaded from webcam was the only thing you got to see, so it eventually had to shut down. I can't spell. I believe it's songs list. Let me check real quick. Yep, there you go. For VN, I mean, I have no one to talk to about it. I need to read more VNs. This is all because of that person missed. Me in Canada, I'm not losing my pre-order date. Hey, Puel. Do you know anyone in Quebec who's looking to hire a software developer? And I unironically, I'm like, if you know someone, feel free to hit me up, because like I am actively applying to Canadian positions as we speak. My statement still stands. Spelling is for nerds. This is a joke. But also, like, I appreciate that it's not the kind of thing where it's like you're gonna find it all of a sudden. So.
Rats, we're rats.
What's up, Chris?
We're the rats.
Wanna hear a joke you won't get? Me charging for tarot readings, as that would be wrong, and shilling, for you see I am not a shill and holier than the average tarot reader. I refuse to take a single penny from tarot
having the guts, I would start my own game studio. I mean, unironically, like, I would be down to join a game studio at this point. Like, I'm like, you know, because like the big thing that was preventing me from wanting to make video games was the hearing how toxic the culture is, and like, you know, because like I went into computer science because my idea was like, I like video games. I would like to be able to make video games someday. Join Team Cherry. If fucking only, man, develop Silksong, I have to imagine they're not hiring. I can't imagine they're hiring right now. I think my next best bet would be like, because like I would love to work at places like Supergiant Games, like Larian Studios would be great to work for, because like I've heard genuinely good things about like their, you know, the experience of people who've worked there. What if Team Cherry accidentally deleted Silksong? I feel like there are so many dark jokes I can make here. You can't hit me with this hypothetical Where the fuck are these lads come from? Apparently this week was a there was a major basketball event in Indianapolis proper. So I'm assuming they're all heading back home, which thank God, because the people who visited do not know how to fucking drive. It's not even funny. Like, what the fuck is a basketball? What the fuck is a kilometer? I'm sorry, I love that meme. That's I don't necessarily I love that meme so much because it's just so fucking stupid. But no, lol, you're near Canada. But yeah. So I would like to relocate to Canada if I can. Honestly, I'm tempted to like, cause like I think I actually could just get like you know, I would like to have a job before I get the work visa, but I actually could go the other way around because I just need to complete an English test to prove that I speak English well, which like I can't, but like I'm really good at faking it. Like I can fake it real fucking well. You I wish to drive no longer. I want to be passenger princess. That's what I'm fucking saying. Driving's overrated. Don't you hate it when people don't know how to drive in the highway state? I also originally wanted to go into game dev, and not only was the job security bad, but I also never given enough time to work on the skills I needed, and now I'm having to change my major again. Me speak good. Wait, really? I can English my way into Canada. So there's literally like a thing they have on Canada's like, you know, website. Well, my Bico is shite. Canada has like basically like an immigration form. And you know, they have like, you know, it's a list of like things that would be like, you know, it's like, can you speak the language? Like, what is your degree like? What's your age? Do you have a, you know, are you bringing someone with you? Like, are you married? That kind of stuff. And I'm basically ideal for every demographic because I have a degree. I speak very fluent English. I would be coming solo currently. You know, you know, so like in theory, I could just apply to Canada for a work visa and then be like, hey, yeah, I can just work in Canada. For special education to general math, major of math and science, so I apply for a master's program in library science. The person who lets me passenger princess, I will marry. What's up, Chris?
Now look at this hoser. He wants to move into Canada. Imagine not having Canadian citizenship as part of your birthright. Talk about a hoser skill issue.
You speak English, but do you speak Canadian English? I don't know about that. My Canadian English might need a bit of work, eh? I don't know. I'll practice it down at the Hortons, the Timmy's. Get some Timbits, nice coffee. Well, it used to be nice before it was brought up by Burger King. Some are fluent in French. What if lightning bolts? Can I show you a Newfie accent? It's amazing. Welcome on to Razumari. Glad to have you, sweet fiend. Go for it. I still love the fact that there is actually an English accent that is so thick I think it qualifies as a dialect. Because a dialect is basically just like you know, like the same language, but spoken in a way that's very difficult for them to interpret. For a second, I thought the Slurl was misspelling Hoosier, but no. Yeah, hoser is a Canadian insult. Watch the video I just showed you. Hold up a moment. Newfie accent, and I got one from Kasai. Oh, that was the Ice Queen. Am I the one who doesn't like to make Canada jokes anymore because of the Orange Monster? Here's the thing. Part of the reason Canadian jokes were always funny is because Canada was just objectively superior to the United States in almost every way. Like, low-key. So, like, I think... Starky, what if a Cosmic Ray corrupted Silksong on Nintendo servers so the entire file got corrupted, causing folks to be unable to download Silksong in the first place? I wouldn't mind, because I'm fucking playing Silksong on my PC. This is in Newfoundland and nutshell accent-wise. It's very similar to the accent I thought. United States if it was cool, basically. It's like, no, this is very similar because fucking let me show you an Irish accent. Very specifically, this accent is so thick, it is almost considered a dialect. This person is speaking English, by the way. So this is all context. I can barely make out what he's trying to say. 50? I sincerely do not. What is close? What is? Hold on, we gotta see what the automatic English. But, oh my God! Wait, the closed captioning is actually kind of killing it. Gotta go have a good stream. Thank you for stopping by, Alex Lotto, you sweet bean. Stark, you ever hear of the speedy dub of DBZ? I have not. But like, it's actually also think of the pets. Ow, 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 ow. It's so thick that it borders on being a dialect, because like how, like I wonder how the doomsday clock's going. Oh, to be fair, it was set to like 1 minute before midnight recently because of like most recently it was set to a minute before midnight because of you know, climate change based concerns. I have to imagine we're just fucked. Does the video have an auto dub option? Yes, that was the auto dub option. And I think it actually did a decent job of like, cause like I could not figure out what the fuck he was trying to say. At this point, just set it to midnight. That's what I'm saying, man. It's not like it's, you know, listen, at this point, we're just fucking like, okay, check DM Starky. All right, I believe a winner for the worst. I do know apparently the Spanish DBZ dub is infamous for being very, very hammy. Yep, that's not great. Gotta say, um, that's not Vegeta's voice. That you fucking don't check the DM I sent you. Oh my fucking. I'm not gonna get any art done today, am I? On my way to beat you up, and it's just a picture of fucking. Hold up, I got sent to one that's on my way to beat you up. That's fucking Papyrus from Undertale, and the other one's I'm going to beat you to death. And it's Poliwhirl, the Pokemon, running at me. A Spanish selling, ay mierda. I honor, because I've considered like applying to like Spanish voice acting gigs, because I do think apparently my Spanish accent isn't so thick as like, you know, like my English accent for Spanish is like actually relatively light. I told you not to check it. But yeah, no, it's like my, you know, my Spanish, my English accent in regards to like speaking Spanish is apparently light enough where like I actually do think I could potentially get by like doing some Spanish dubs. The fuck? So there's something fucked up. Oh, that's why the aliasing feels so weird. Because I was at like 50% aliasing. Should we transform Starky? What was this? Into a cat boy. I've been a cat. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I gotta pull out the art thing. Because I did get StarkyMorph art. Hold up, where is it? It's gonna be. Oh, hold up. It's gonna be Persona Pictures, and then where are we at? It is Coffee and Hyena art. Because like, look at Starky but Cat. Starky but Cat is precious. He's sweet eepy kitty. Are you also an ex-catboy? I've never been a catboy, but this is, you know. Okay, but we had Starky as a catboy maid. Maids are overrated. I'll say it. Butlers are where it's at. Get the Fantasia. But yeah, no, cat Starky. StarkyMorph. They hated him for he spoke the truth. Maids are overrated. So Starky, so in short, you're a Swatchling supporter? Yes. Yes, I do appreciate Swatchling. This is a Swatchling support household. I don't know what's with maids, but it's funny. There we go. No Pikmin. Especially not my beak. No, not there. Kasai. Why are you throwing Pikmin? Yeah, I agree. Have you seen Shirley's Butler? I mean, what? Like, look at what fucking everyone lost their minds when Von Lycan was released because, like, of course. No, stop. No Pikmin. Stop with the fucking Pikmin. I'm gonna start biting him. Is that what you want? You want me to start biting Pikmin? I'll fucking. He's hot, okay. Well, yeah, but it's because he's an. I think butlers are an underserved niche when it comes to horny art. Y'all just edged my death, huh? I just need men. Yes, Starky's dead. The mods can take over now. Starky, it took too long to hydrate. You little shit. I'm gonna make lose it. All right, let me enable the Borb because for whatever reason that doesn't seem to handle automatically. Oh no, please don't bite me. Thank you, Razu. Oh no, please don't. Listen, I only bite with consent. There's many things I only do with consent. Starky is becoming a catboy. I'm not a fucking catboy. I guess to be fair, like in the age-old argument of catboy versus dogboy, do I give more catboy vibes or dogboy vibes? Pick up Borb, hold gently like Borgir. Borgir. I feel like I give more catboy vibes. StarkyMorph. The StarkyMorph. I say with indignity in my voice. My son is part cat for this reason. Oh shit! Oh, those fucking 7 TV emotes are so goddamn mind flooding. Every time we talk about cats, dogs, or birds, because I just read chat fucking like it's straight up like read it from fucking text to mouth, and. And I have to stop myself from saying either gay sex or say gex. I got banned from the Pink Pony Club for assault. Listen, I said cat, dog is part dog. Okay, I'm fucking Kasai. I have 7. I said dog. It's 7 TV. It's actually the most speech jamming thing possible. Oh shit, I want you to know this. The Pink Pony Club around me just shut down. Not my fault you get Brayrod every time you say dogs or cats. Dogs, cats, birds. I appreciate a dog. So it's dog, cats, birds. Why is dog singular? Kasa, you're a dog furry. You said cat? Yeah, it's because it fucking like just looks like say Gex on my screen. It's... You fucking have an issue with this? Take it up with Oceano. Or you're a mod. You're an editor on 7TV. You could just remove it. I'm a raccoon dog. I didn't remember because the cats one is actually, the idea is like if you look at the picture closer, it's just a bunch of cats, but like through like the context of like viewing it like as, you know. Honestly, Slay King, what breed of dog? Not Kasai, not Bumble learning about Kasai Soda. I'm not getting to the fucking backgrounds or the rendering today. The chat's so unreadable with BTTV and 7TV. Do we, like, hold up. Can we actually run a poll to see if we need to remove... Do we need to run a poll to see if we need to remove the single word emotes? Can we run a poll for that? Men has been added to the chat. Because, like, it is accurate. That is an accurate one. Samoyed raccoon is what I'm leaning towards. That's cute. I know my account is B themed, but I subscribe to Owl Supremacy. I think a dog sona could be something to bark about. I feel like there's, okay, one of the like things I guess like is never discussed is like there's definitely some dominance. How could we remove emotes such as Puro and Pray Feet? Okay, Pray Feet can stay. I think Hero is a problem because it's a word that's used in general conversation, so it fucking mind floods me. I was eating that. We should take one word emotes and add a suffix. Yes. Yes, I think that would help. Because it's specifically if it's just like a random like, because there's one where it takes like if you say the, it like fucking respells it into ta, like TEH. That I know a lot of people fucking include on their channel. Like furry. Yeah. Here's the thing, with furry at least I could recognize that. Can we keep, hi, I know your home address and where you sleep, and the cops have come to arrest me. Sorry, bye. Sure, we can keep those. I need to annoy Popma so he'll give us 7TV emo privileges. I want to be able to inflict this kind of bullshit on him. Welcome on in Gadget. Glad I have a Sweet Bean. Why not just break one-word emotes into something like this? That could work. How you doing? Give me a shout for Gadget. Heckin' Sweet Bean. All right. How's the art coming along? I think it's coming along all right. There's been some false starts. Starky have an evil idea. Butler has been added to the chat. My music this stream is from a playlist Music to Torment Streamers too. Oh my god. But you know, I think it's coming together all right. I need to add like that stripe. And then yeah. So we are making progress, even if it doesn't feel like it. Oh, hold up a moment. I do have to take this because I know my mom's, so it's a call for my mom, but I know she's gonna be anxious about the storm, so I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Well, Starky's out. Let's start a religion worshipping crisp. Big has been added to the chat. Why are you like this? Chat is gonna become so fucking unreadable. Oh god, I'm scared. Listen. Oh, thank you for the 125 stream streak, you sweet beans. Starky, I think we have a problem. Send help. If you don't, this will only get worse. Now he can't say big men. Hey, Soira, what the fuck is that one supposed to be? It straight up doesn't load for me. Also, I don't necessarily like feel good about having an emote that exists to bully people, like, who aren't subscribed. Like, I actually would like that one removed. Because you know, I don't care if people subscribe or not. I just like, how do I remove emotes? I swear to fucking god. Welcome on in, Max Zero. Glad to have you, sweet bean. Why did I give you guys the permission to add things again? I'm not subdued. Don't bully me. I'll nut. Welcome on though. Glad to have you. Yes has been added to the chat. Okay, I don't mind that so much, where it's just you replace a word with a picture of the word. That's fine. I follow, but subscribing costs money. I have money in. Yeah, exactly. It's like, that's why I'm like, let's actually like genuinely remove that one. Because like, it is actually like a meaningful problem. I'm trying, but I'm drunk. Do I have to fucking make a rule where you can't add emotes? You can't add emotes if you're drunk. Because I will do that. I will add that rule. Not the. I like donating on other platforms so the streamer gets more of a cut. Yeah, that's fair. That's like it's kind of the good way of handling it. Specifically if you want your support to go directly to the streamer for like anything they do. No drunk modding. I keep trying, but it won't let me. All right, let me fucking go to 7TV. Where is it? You have to solve a caption breathalyzer before modding. All right, let me sign in. Starky, do you have a coffee? I do. It doesn't necessarily see a ton of use. I also have a throne, although like I never expect either of them. Hold up, I'm gonna fucking. Let me see emotes. Is there a way for me to see my emotes? Theme. No, okay. Starky. So this should be my channel. Active emotes. Okay, that's fine. I'm looking. This is. I forgot pants grab. What the fuck are some of these emotes you guys have added? Some of these are fucking wild. Duolingo has been added to the chat. What is it? Is that white people's sushi? What the fuck is white people's sushi? Yeah, you need a drunk top mod. They transform into power bottoms. Because why you can't let too many drunk bottoms mod for you. Okay. White people sushi can stay because it's really fucking funny. It's unironically pretty funny. Minor spelling mistake stays. Cupcake stays. I'm looking. What the fuck is Dracula? I don't get this bit. How the fuck do I remove it? How do I remove my mods? Okay, here we go. I see. There's like a little. I forgot they have an mpreg emote. You never seen Dracula Flow? Hold on, we must rectify that. What the fuck is Dracula Flow? I need to get that. What does this say? I need to get that W. You what? What the fuck is Dracula Flow? Okay, I am actually going to be deleting all of the single word emotes that are different than the word they are representing. So goodbye, Segex. Fuck it. How do I remove you? I'm gonna make shit myself. Add emote 2. More. How the fuck do I remove an emote? Boy, go watch it. Like dog. What the fuck? Dracula Flow 3. This is 4 minutes. Why the fuck is... Hold on, I need a... 7TV how to remove emote. So way to remove emotes from the emote menu. Oh, hold up. I mean, it's a good 5-part series for Dracula. The emote menus in both the Better TTV and FigureFace Z browser extension allow you to hide individual emotes. Add more. Sorry, can I do a singular mischief? You are allowed a singular mischief. The entire Shrek movie, the entire SpongeBob movie. Here have 2 movies. StarkyMorph's emotes. They're very specific. This is a very specific brand of scuff. I'm actually fucking Googling how to get rid of these goddamn emotes. YouTube, I beg of you. I don't. Thank you, quick fix tutorials. Where the fuck do I go to remove this? So people are aiming for bingo right now, huh? Okay, yes, go home. Okay, so emote sets. I'm there. Manage connections. Emote sets. Oh, here we are. Okay, now I should be able to remove them. How the who the fuck needs more than 600 emotes? I mean this sincerely. Why the fuck is there a yes no? I hate this. I hate this was a mistake. I absolutely should not have allowed y'all. What is this? The Yoshi Clan, Yoshi's New Island OST. I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him. Dracula Flow is like if the most meme Deadpool Moon Knight became Dracula. It's just great. Oh, wait. I actually do know that. How the fuck do I remove anything? 7TV, your user interface is actual dog shit. I'm fucking losing myself. I'm losing myself in the fucking sauce. Okay, yes. Yes, I am here. This is a different view. I'm gonna fucking lose it. Why is there no option to remove emotes? Men were making big progress. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you needed in your life? My fucking mental breakdown. So are these Twitch emotes or Discord or Skype? So they're for an add-on called 7TV. You should not have given us power. Apparently, I should not have given any of my mods power. Homepage, and make sure you log into your account, log into your profile, which is here, and now you will have your emotes. I'm at my fucking profile. Fuck you, give me more power. Absolutely not. Y'all cannot be trusted. I'm at soup. Starky mods. Is the fucking chat. I'm gonna make fucking why? Why are you like this? Who let you? You might lose. Damn, you might lose power. Welcome on, Zetter. Glad I can see you. You can shout out for Zet. I'm currently in the process of fighting my fucking mods over 7TV emo privileges. Starky, did you remove me? No. You still have the fucking power. I'm just trying to figure out how to remove any of these. Because, like, I actually do need to get rid of some of these. I can't access the yeet emote yet. Sounds about right. Why is there no delete option? Oh, no. Okay, hold up. Emote sets. Yes. What if I create a no emote set? This isn't an art stream. This is a fucking ADHD stream. Has Starky tried right-click? I've tried right-clicking it. I've tried. I've been trying. Skill issue has been added to the chat. I hate everything about the way you people are. I could just delete this emote. I could just delete the only thing I could do is delete the entire fucking emote set. That's my only option. I hate everything about what this bit has been. Why? Why? Well, I guess you gotta go nuclear and build from the ground up. I actually am fucking about to. Do not tempt me. I am on the fucking edge. I figured it out. There's definitely a way to remove emotes. I know he knows what to do. Kasai knows how to delete emotes. Please, Kasai, do tell me. Because a lot of these are fine. Starky's edging. Give me that. I'm gonna... my fucking mental breakdown is settling in. Work time, then catching some interest. There's some interesting stuff. You long press on mobile. That's not a fucking. It does nothing. It does nothing. It does nothing on fucking. It's fucking me right now. Where's the fucking... Just tell me which to yeet. Alright. If you get rid of any of the ones that are single words that are frequently used. So, men, birds, dog, cats, big can stay. I can't delete their mistakes. Better grab a butler to help. Thank you, Kasai. What's this about new emotes? So there's this program on the internet called 7TV, and it was a fucking awful idea. Alternatively, I could just fucking leave it and disable 7TV on my side. So that way, I can read chat normally. My side's hurt from laughing so hard. I'm in so much pain. Anyways, art. This is an art stream. We're here to do art. I'm gonna fucking lose my goddamn mind. Will furry be removed? Furry can stay. Art where? It's fucking right here, on the screen. The has been removed from the chat. That one is reasonable. That one should probably go. Yeah. All right. Oh no, but Ben is cute. I know, but it makes it difficult to read chat. That's the problem. So you have to choose between whether I'm able to read you or whether we have the fucking emotes. Okay, Kosai took out Big. Starky officially hates Ben Bigger. If you want Ben Bigger, buy the throne. Yeah, I fucking. You want to talk shit? Fucking buy Ben Bigger off the throne. It's $400. Horse can stay. Horse can stay. Horse is allowed to stay. If you can even hear me, that is. What? What the fuck? There we go. Peter, the horse is here. Horse can stay. The horse is here. Also, but also, I ultimately it is up to I think this is probably too saturated. As I'm looking at this. There we go. Yeah. That's a little bit better. That's what I'm looking for. And like Starky, can we keep yes and no for this stream? You can okay. You can keep the ones that like if it is a word and it is replaced with a word that is similar or the exact same, you can keep those. So like yes where it's an image of something that says yes, that can stay yes. Anyways, Dio died in the background while my fucking like Factorio can stay, yes. This stream is a fucking mess. Just the yes that says no, the yes that displays as no is not allowed. That one's not allowed. I can't imagine what this fucking stream must look like and sound like to someone who does not have 7TV. It must actually sound like I'm losing my goddamn mind. And to be honest with you, I kind of am. To be 100%. My one mischief vetoed. This looks so funny. Welcome VOD watchers after Starky made it big. Oh my god. Fucking someone goes through is like I got fucking like huge discovery boost and like someone goes through and like looks at all of the VODs and is like, what the fuck? Nope, that didn't work. You had a brain? I thought you were a scarecrow. Listen. I have an amalgamation of nanomachines that works in the same context as a brain. It's fine. Oh, welcome on a YFT. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. You missed my mental breakdown. Honestly, you could probably realistically add mental breakdown to the list of Starky things. Like to Starky Bingo. Like that would do honestly wonders, I think, for Starky Bingo. Adding it. What the oh, that's supposed to be I looked at him like because it's supposed to be like basically like the like the because he's on a blanket or whatever. Don't worry, VODs can be repeated on replay. You're not wrong. How do I see the song list again? I think it's exclamation mark songs space list. All right, time for me to select a bunch of shit. Fuck, nope, can't, cancel. All right, there's that, you. There we go. Am I on your kill list? No. Not yet, at least. You do seem to be trying hard to land there, though. Darn. All right. So let's think of something like this. This is just like kind of a pleasant jam. I'm kind of here for it. It's called Mellow Shrimp, apparently. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Aside from the part where Chad's trying to drive me actually mad. There you go. I think put like pastels, because like it is very much an American, like, you know, post nut breakdown clarity. But what kind of nut are you having that it's causing, you know, a breakdown? Ads starting. Yes, we're about to run 3 minutes of ads. We run those every hour to turn off pre-rolls so people can join the stream without immediately getting nuked by Jeffrey Bezos. Dun, 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 dun. At this point, I'm leaning into the Buddy Holly. I do not care. Starky, on a 1 to 100 scale, how gay do you think this character is? Also, nice trans flag picnic. Actually, yeah. Unironic, that wasn't the intention, but I'm keeping it. But like Buddy Holly. Is this fucking Weezer Buddy Holly, but it's C14 stall? I thought that this was gonna be like a fucking a Doki Doki Literature Club moment. I have to imagine Behemoth is very gay. I hope so. The bit is dead. That is not dead, which can eternal lie, and even in strange eons, even Buddy Holly may be funny again. Sorry, I just had a mental breakdown. You're my fucking mod. You're not supposed to be the person having a mental breakdown here. You're supposed to be like the last person to have a mental breakdown. Okay. How does welcome on Nom. Glad to be Sweet Bean. Good shout for Nom. Can I change dead to alive? No. Not allowed. How you doing though, Nom, you sweet bean? Hopefully you've been holding up all right. Alrighty. I'm trying to think, like, what color do I want? I guess, like, kind of a reddish. Like, something kind of brighter. That strikes me as being a bit too saturated. There we go. That looks a little bit better. What the fuck? What color does the Pocky box use? Okay, so it's a very red. I've been uploading clips to other platforms with mixed results. That's fair. What's up, Crisp?
I bet that your pronouns are bored. Ha 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 ha.
Thanks. I appreciate that. But yeah, no, because I saw you tagged me on I saw you tagged me on TikTok, and I tried to like and repost it, even though I don't use TikTok these days, and it just wouldn't let me. So I did see it, and I do appreciate that. Yeah, it was one that yeah, that is one that is doing well. I'm glad. I've actually I need to up because like I need to move all of my videos over to my phone so I can upload them to Skylight. Because Skylight is it's basically TikTok, but they're using the Blue Sky app protocol. So if you have a Blue Sky account, you already have a Skylight account, which means that like I just need to upload stuff there. And like, you know, because like there's definitely some clips that like I was so sad they didn't do well on on TikTok. That is nice. Yeah. They should make an OnlyFans TikTok called Nice Cock. They do art for my Blue Sky. Okay. Is this? I feel like this might be too saturated. Yeah, there we go. That looks a little bit better. Trying to browse the clips on Twitch is horrible, so trying something else. Oh, for sure. It's also just like, I don't know. Discovery on a lot of platforms is really difficult. Which doesn't mean that I should give up, but it does mean that it's like it's a ton of effort and it doesn't feel like I ever make progress. So it's a little disheartening. Okay. Is there anything else I need to add? I actually feel like I have the flats. PJ! Welcome on in, Raiders! Yeah! Give a shout out for PJ. Welcome on in, though. For those who don't know, I'm StarkyMorph, Big Gay Chaos for the Internet. Bryce stream live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 7 to 10 PST. Mostly I play indie games, however, every Tuesday and Friday I've been learning how to do art. Good time. Yeah, hey, brilliantly timed. You came in right as the ads ended. Welcome on in, though. Hopefully, guys, you were playing Enter the Gungeon? What in the world is... but yeah, welcome on in though. We are vibing. So I started learning art last year, and one of my comfort characters is Behemoth from Tokyo After School Summoners. So I made a goal to draw him every year. So this is my yearly drawing of Behemoth. I was playing some Rivals of Aether earlier too. A lot of silly things today. I'm a big fan of Rivals of Aether too. I need to play it more. And I love to Enter the Gungeon. I'm excited for the second one, although I really do hope it comes to platforms other than the Nintendo Switch 2, because I can't afford that. Welcome on though, Who. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. We are vibing though with comfy, you know, mentally devastating poses, because this pose was such a nightmare to get figured out. Also, I realized I didn't actually, I never colored in his nose. So that might be part of, if you watch the teaser, it's definitely coming to Steam. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I mean, I shouldn't be, I'm not surprised, but I'm glad. Because, it would be real sad for that one to be stuck on the Switch 2. The Switch 2 costs 1,000 Canadian from what I hear. That might be the converted American value. It can't be that bad. All right, has a page up on Steam too. Okay, perfect. Yeah, the Switch 2 definitely costs too much for the current state of the world. That's incorrect. It's like 600. That seems more reasonable to me. Definitely a lot still. Okay, I'm looking. Oh, hold up. I see one thing that might be because you wouldn't really see it from this angle because it's, as I'm looking at this, yeah, because like this is technically the back of the collar. But yeah, no, I enjoyed what I played of Enter the Gungeon 1. I don't think I ever unlocked all of the characters or like completed the story mode. I think I would always get to the, or no, I definitely defeated the dragon a couple of times. What is this poll? Favorite vowel, A, E, I, O, or U? I hope you're doing well, though. Your art's looking great. Well, thank you. That's really, really sweet to hear. I feel like I've made a lot of great strides in recent pieces. Rigged because no why. This is the why hating. No why. Apparently Y would have been the most popular. This is U erasure. Yeah, it's Y erasure. But yeah, no. I feel like I've been making a lot of like really great strides. It's to the point where like I'm tempted to like actually start doing like sit downs where like I just draw like pobs, like hand and feet pobs. So that way I get a style that I'm really happy with, and just doing like very specific studies like that. Admittedly, I'm looking at this and I'm like, that's not right. I mean, fair, this is relatively easy to fix. So you just like. There you go. I'm looking here as well. You can't edit. I'm not allowing myself to edit the fucking line art. He's a mid-vowel. You can cute. Welcome on in, Big Berg. Glad you, Sweet Bean. Oh, damage the odd. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, Slapchat. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. But yeah, so I need to figure out what I'm gonna be drawing after this. Don't mind the hovering pie. The pie that hovers. Just off the off of my face. But yeah, no, I need to figure out what I'm drawing after this. I might just start doing some like some gift art for some peeps. And start doing like, because I actually have a redeem on the channel, which is that I draw borbs. What I call borbs and buns. Let me pull up an image reference. Yes, here it is. So this is one of my mods, Soy this is Soy I offer these as YCHs, kind of in the same vein as like Koos's Yos or Scintilla's Cutes. But yeah, you could become a borb. I also do mammals with what I call them buns. The people who voted for O, I know what you are. Aw, cute. Yeah, so I might start doing these for friends. God knows I have a lot of friends to do art of. So, you know, doing like YCHs for all of them seems like a good way to get started. Because like I've done like gift pieces for like Kusa, Dark, like Scintilla, Goldie, you know, a lot of people. But also I want to draw a lot more people. But I also need to recognize that like I only have so much energy and time. So the Borb show up. Yeah, that's right. I did change it so that way the Borbs now show up as part of the Spin Redeem. I need to also edit the audio for Sorials. There we go. That's Aether Wolfham up there. I've evaded getting speared for now. Oh, that's Suda right there. Unfortunately, they're kind of off the screen. I thought I fixed that.
Spin!
Oh, and that one's the original Borb. That's from Twiz. Just draw a circle and make it a peanut butter colored, and you have me. Well, like I like adding like the little details, cause like we let me open up cause like with Aether Wolfham they have like, you know, they have like a very specific like fur color pattern shape, and like the tail, you know, like I like adding all the details because like it makes it feel more special. And then this is one of my other mods, Suda. Oh wait, Big Storm, how's it going over there? Oh yeah, that's right. So let me actually check the radar. What are we looking at? There's a big storm that's heading my way. Oh shit. Okay, so it's like dead on top of me right now. I'm gonna have to keep probably like an ear out in case there's anything major. Basically that's up there as a warning. Like if I do end stream suddenly, it's because of you know, inclement weather. Because we had a bunch of tornadoes here 2 nights ago. Actually, was it? It was Wednesday. It was Wednesday. Where there was a bunch of tornadoes actually like kind of near where I lived. So like that was pretty spooky. And my mods, ever the sympathetic souls, ever the sympathetic soul that Soyreal is. Oh, hold up, that's not the right thing. But also enjoy StarkyMorph because I forgot that I uploaded this. He's me but cat. We were talking about me as a cat boy earlier, and I was like, I have cat boy art. Anyways, where is it? Yes, that is the right one. There we go. My ever sympathetic mod, Soyril sent me this. Let me pause that real quick. Thanks, Soyril. Welcome on in, Darius. Good to have you, sweetie. I fucking recognize that video by its thumbnail.
Rats,
I recognize there's certain things where it's like I just know. What's up, Crisp?
Hey Sticky, I need your help on some homework. I only need to know everything that has ever happened the US. I figured you would know a thing or two.
Hold up. Outside of the haha funny bits, are you actually into feet? I'm so sorry for this poll, but also I am slightly curious myself. Soyril is like is definitely the poll mod who just does gremlin polls all the time. Welcome on in there, Darius. Good to have you. Did we ever get a shout for Nom and then one for Darius? I think we had a shout for Nom. I didn't make because like that's one thing. Like I'm friends with so many other streamers, and I'm like I want to make sure I give y'all proper representation. I swear to fuck, if yes wins, Nom gotta if yes wins. Welcome on in, Kaimun. Glad to get Sweet Bean. Speaking of streamer beans, they're very sweet. Get a shout for Kaimun. But yeah, no. So these are YCH offerings that I want to do for a lot of people. So yeah. Starky, can you answer a question? I reserve the right to say I refuse to answer it. But you are allowed to ask a question. Currently, no. Currently, the majority of my chat is not into feet, which is good to know. Very cute behemoth. Yeah, welcome on to Aether. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. That activated my Siri. What? Did I say like seriously or something? What did I say that activated Siri? Anyways, can we also get a shout out for Aether Wolfham? There's so many peeps. Welcome on in though, everyone. Glad to have y'all, you sweet beans. It's a pleasure, always. All right, but yeah, no. So this is also like gonna be my spring piece. B told me they thought my son would be a femboy. Do I give femboy energy or something?
Rats.
Yes.
Where the rats?
What's up, Chris?
Yo Alexa, buy the Nintendo Switch 2 console.
The fucking you can't. Only if you can only do that if you're in Canada. Good to see you too. Love the model. Yeah, this is a super like high quality model. I've been waiting. I waited a hot minute for, but I'm super glad to finally have it. So I am big vibing with it. All right, I've just been staring here. I think I can add a little detail to the what's this called? This is like a blanket. There you go. Hey Siri, put all my money into Walmart stocks.
Rats. Where rats?
What's up, Chris?
Where the rats?
Okay Google, set an alarm for 4:30 in the morning.
Is there a way for me to add like? Hold up. Is there a way for me to add like a fucking? Like, cause I know DA adds just like textures all the time. So I'm sure there's like a way I can like bring in, like there's almost certainly a way for me to bring in like a lot of like a flat texture, but I think I'm just gonna like do something kind of easy. Wow, that CSP does not like me doing that. Although it's a pretty good way to like get a textured kind of feel. That's actually like that actually kind of works out. But I think also it unfortunately has the issue where it's like not entirely, it's like not fully, you know, it's like, cause like if I add like a color underneath, like, hold up, let me add a color. Oh no, it should be fine. There we go. I did not expect to be called a femboy today. Listen. Should the mods revolt? Yes, we need blood. No, please behave. Why are there okay. So there's 3 mods in chat: Soriel, Kasai, and Oceano. It makes sense that there would be three yes votes for revolting. I'm going to be dubious if there's a 4th. I'm like, if there's a 4th one of you motherfuckers is getting moderated. Starky, make me a mod. that was a joke. No, yeah, I got fucking Starky gonna stab someone. Listen, only a little bit, maybe. I would lose my VAP, but that's okay. All right. In all seriousness, please do not make me a mod. I cannot handle all that responsibility. Fair enough. I don't have any plans on adding mods anytime soon. I would need to have like a very I guess I would need to have like a pretty serious like increase in viewership and average like chat, like, you know, average chatter count before I would consider adding a new mod. StarkyMorph, want to pay $30 on the top of $500 for the Switch 2 tech demo? I do think that might be the single most tone-deaf decision Nintendo made. Which is kind of wild. No one last fucking minute. I respect it. Thank you, no voters. Democracy is a scam. I mod for like three folks. When I'm not really there, the other doesn't stream too often. And I'm not there as much as I can be. Well, okay, the big thing for me is like I don't want people to like come in and immediately be like, you know, because like my apprehension is someone's gonna join into the stream and then be like, why, you know, oh my god, there's like 7 mods in the chat. What the fuck? I need consistent viewers before even thinking about it, honestly. Yeah. That's the thing. It's like, here's the thing. Like, I consider the problem of needing to add a mod to be a pretty fucking, like, good problem to have. So, like, I feel relatively comfortable now for, like, where I am in regards to, like, you know, feeling like I have an appropriate, like, this is fucked up. This song's fucked up. I need you to know how this fucked up this is. Don't Stop Me Now, lead vocal only. Here the bots do a lot of legwork. Yeah. So like I feel like my mods are mostly there just to annoy me for content, which like I appreciate y'all for doing that. Hence the bit earlier. Welcome on in Struggle for Waffles. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Hence the bit earlier where I was like dying, like trying to figure out how to unfuck my stream from mods adding a bunch of ridiculous like 7TV emotes. Mayonnaise has been added to the chat. Yeah, honestly, I want my mods to be my PR team. Yeah, I think that's like kind of it. Like I think that's kind of where I would want mod status to be more, is like, yeah, you're here mostly for like shout outs, but also like I want mods that like I can, you know, that like just say or do things that annoy me. You know what? Those are great 7TV modes because they're perfect representations of the thing that they are. Yeah, when it comes to PR, I'd lock in. The big thing is, like, I do not know how to approach, like, discoverability. We keep you humble? Exactly. I I just need, like, I wish I didn't have to work so that way I could spend my entire life working on like improving stream. Cause like there's so much stuff I want to do for stream. Like I have in mind, like a ton of stuff, a ton of ideas that I want to implement. And some of them I know I'm gonna be able to implement like relatively easily. I just need the time. It's like it's the most difficult resource to come by nowadays. Wrong layer? No, it wasn't a wrong layer moment. Like seriously, I've stopped so many dumpster fires. Yeah. So many so many fires. I don't necessarily know how much I like this effect, but I'm gonna keep it for now. Because I'm currently in the process where I'm trying to add. I should probably figure out like background stuff. White people happy versus white people sad. Who's winning? I mean, currently white people are sad. White people are sad. God, what a dumb joke. Lil Whip 2, we have more peak. What the fuck? So is this like the fucking like marshmallow thing where it's like it's like a Fortnite famous? I'm pretty sure most people are sad. You're not wrong, to be honest with you. Like, no kidding, I know people who get flashbacks every October from the dumpster fires I've had to put out. Oh my god. All right. Nope, that needs to be on a new layer. Ah, yes, I too love the green filter. Anyway, stay hydrated. I kind of like the effect. Hold on. One thing I also need to do is I need to like start tinkering with new brushes. Hold on, let me re-enable the paper. I think that will help. Also, I need to figure out how to add just like textures. Because like that is a thing you can do, and I think that would actually help a lot in regards to like. Okay, start there. This seems like a good place to start. Originally thought the green was a thick, stinky cartoon cloud coming off the dog. This is a behemoth, I'll have you know. But no, this is gonna be the grass. Okay. That would be a cosmic stream. Yeah, there is actually a streamer who does a lot of art stuff, who is very well known for his appreciation for the smelly side of things. All right. Let's just like I just like because I have fucking like I have like 800 something brushes. I don't know what any of them do. Check DMs or die. Fuck you activates the demon core. Don't check DMs, you will die. He just sent me an image of the fucking the demon core. Welcome on who? Glad to have you sweeping. Oh, I didn't realize that you were also a fan of Cosmics. Being a mod here and only ever getting shoutouts is kind of a cakewalk, so I hope you never need me like that. No, I realistically I won't. Like, because I tend to be pretty good about like sussing out people's energy pretty quickly and being like, you're going to be a problem. You know, so like I tend to be really good about just being like, okay. Hold up, let me try some brush stuff. Just kind of vibing and existing. Yeah. That's honestly there's a time and a place to vibe and exist. Because, like, God knows, some days it is hard enough. This stinker, yes. Which, like, depending on how, like, you know, where in the furry community you go, you will experience many a kink oriented streamer, and I Cosmic is definitely no exception. That's way too saturated. How do I close this menu? Sorry, I swear to God. These polls are such a disaster. Legend speaks of the furry streamer with the piss emote. Oh yeah, Kofu. Sadly, the piss emote had to die, but hey, at least we have Kofu pit sniff. So, like, you know, you could be a little freak with that one. I'm kidding. I love Kofu is such a sweetheart. I say freak, but I mean freak affectionate. But it still uses the piss theme. Yeah. I forgot Kofu's pronouns were it's. Cause I always get I get jump scared with stuff like that. Starky after stream is just unmod. Okay. Now let's try adding that tree back. When is stream ending? As we have a lot of songs in the queue. Oh, that's a very good point, actually. We might not get through the entire queue tonight. 2, 5, 9, 13, 17. That's gonna be 20, 28. That one might have to go. 28, 30, 32, 35, 38. Okay. I'm closing the... I think we can allow one more song through the queue. Buff and Shia ambushed Basil with cake. Okay, what type of cake we talking about? Like the actual, like the baked good, or like they brought out the ass? Because with Buff, I feel like it would be an actual cake, but with Shia, that's a fucking that's a flip coin. I'm gonna go because headache. Understandable. Go take care of yourself. Get some Tylenol. Get some self-care in. I do think I'm doing a little bit better with backgrounds. I'm eeping after stream. Dude, I fucking pop up that just said saving recovery information. I'm fucking scared now. What the fuck? There we go. He was streaming, so it was a birthday cake. Don't look disappointed. Google fuck delete 1 with 8 votes. I too Google fuck delete. I don't know what that means. Don't ask me what that means. I beg of you. Horse vor? What do you mean horse vor? That will ruin your search history. A peak TMNT theme. It was one of the options. Oh, I see. Listen, I'm not gonna judge. But no, it's fine. I more or less have made peace with the fact that I am also secretly Vorny. You are a horse hate streamer, an anti-horse streamer. That is correct. Horses are not to be trusted under any circumstance. Starky, would you judge me if I said mayonnaise? Yes. In fact, I'm judging you right now as we speak. That's not new, but it is a fact. There we go. McDonald's Sprite has been added to the chat. Well, we have all the food if anyone's hungry. They're all there in 7TV. I actually kind of like this way of doing backgrounds because it really it incidentally mimics like the camera focus. It's by no means is this an intentional thing. In fact, if I want to get better at art, I reasonably should probably be doing like individual background studies. But I do kind of like the effect that this has. Cow from the Mario Kart 9 can eat burgers. I do love. I want to fucking because all of the games for the Switch 2 look great. I can't. It's legit. The logistics of it don't work out.
Confession.
What's up?
I close soda so tight that I can't open it. I have a 2-liter of pineapple soda I splurged on instead of RC Cola, and I am fighting one of God's hardest battles to open it. I may need to get the pliers.
How? Because it's fucking. Unless your fridge is straight up powered by like the souls of the damned and the frozen, fucking it's inevitably gonna release carbonation. Like it should be easier to open as time goes on. I might use the power of Zeus to close my soda. I think that's excessive. I'll be honest with you. I think that might be a touch excessive. All right. I've had a boyfriend close something I couldn't open like that before. Okay, so I think I need like a specific brush for this. Maybe something like this. Actually, I kind of like this effect. I need like I wish there was like an easier way from like me to adjust the I'm sure there's like probably like an option, you know, because I think I'm realizing now like why this doesn't look good. It's because it looks flat because there's no difference. Do not pay attention to what I'm doing, Starky. I see you add Princess and Pregurby, and I do not like either of those. I just realized this actually should probably go on the upper layer. Just in case I want to do something like that. Don't worry about it. I'm worrying about it. I just realized, hold up, did it fucking... Yes, a new song has added the queue. All right, I can close the queue now. Welcome on in, Bath. I'm glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Because they tend to be like, how do cherry petals work? Yeah, something like that, or cherry blossoms, I guess. Hmm. All right. Fighting to open the soda. God gives his strongest battles to his hardest battles to his strongest warriors. Me trying to open the bottle of soda. All right. Cherry blossoms are really good for hiding your sins, your art sins. Welcome on in, Doodle Den. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Can we shout out for the Doodle Den? I'm currently in the process of trying to figure because like this is actually like now that I'm thinking about it, this is like a great way to figure out like perspective and like force perspective. Not the sop. Is to do stuff like this where it's like you're kind of forced to like engage with it. I wonder why they're called cherry blossoms. They don't taste like cherry at all. I'm assuming that it's like because they like they're like some variation of the choke cherry. Minor spelling mistake. Okay, is this actually kind of coming together? Am I actually vaguely learning how to do art? Because like this, the effects maybe don't like the two styles I'm going for maybe don't blend together perfectly, but they individually I think they look pretty good. Mayo life has been added to the chat. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. It was a mistake to give my mods any amount of power. They clearly cannot handle it. They cannot be trusted with it. I need to find a bunch of mods who are regulars who aren't gremlins. So yeah, I think, because like I think I oh, so you don't want an audience? Shut up. That's not what I said. I actually kind of really like how this effect is coming out. What is that? That emote is awful. Kasai, what are you doing? No, it's not. Oh, Ilianos, no, not the Borb. Do not send. I'm drawing foul flower petals. Be gone, foul Borb. I'm drawing the love scene, the scene of love. I kind of love it when the Borb doesn't even hit me and I just die. For inexplicable reasons, I give up. That's good enough for now. Y'all enjoy the new emotes I added. Soda Cap wins today. There you go. That means you're hypochondriac, Starky, unless you already messed it up. I actually, like, really kind of, like... I think this is actually turning out relatively well. I'm always, like, apprehensive of saying that, because, like, I know there's, like, you know... I know there's ways to improve, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I need to go through the habit of, giving myself shit. That's something I need to be better about. No, not you messing up, Starky. The character looks familiar. It is, hold up. Oh my god, it's time. It's time to be in the house like carpet. It is, no, that's not the right image. You. Yep, it is Behemoth from Housemo. Or at least that's what I'm trying to do. Look at my boy. Yo, check it out. I'm in the house like carpet. And when I find a blunt in my pocket, I don't spark it. And when I find a blunt, I don't spark it. I keep it in my pocket like rocket fuel. Let me see how this works. I do love the brain rot Toby Fox had over it. But yeah. I love my boy. He's so big and dumb and sweet. And I want to smooch him. Also, the storm is definitely approaching because I can hear thunder. Wait, is this Burning Men's Souls instrumental? This is the instrumental version. I was fucking waiting for it. I was waiting for it. and it just didn't go. I feel like that's actually more emotionally devastating than the version that does have the audio. Because I feel cheated. All right. Let's do some light shading. Yo, check it out. I'm in the house like carpet. It's why it's on the playlist. Fair enough. Where's my man carpet? All right. Need to figure out fucking I still need to do a lot of shit with like figure out how to use a lot of CSP stuff. Like, let me see. Okay, so we have a new layer. This is gonna be I don't name my layers at all. So what the fuck are you doing? You're Behemoth. Move you down because you're not doing anything. Those are the cherry petals. They're cherry blossoms. That is a visual image reference. Actually, I really need to just like sit down and practice doing like a lineless style. I just got a Facebook notification about a furry hangout. Because this looks good. If I just add the elements that are missing, that like are a result of like the line art, like that actually like would look really good. There's definitely a lot of information added by the line art, but that's like because I wanna adopt like the painterly style that like people like Galvin, Not So Fat Matt use, where like it's very like expressive and like, you know, very soft and warm. There we go. No, could be doing something worse today, like watching the Minecraft movie, but no, I choose to love myself and watch Starky stream. We actually had someone stop by to be like, yeah, the Minecraft movie looks awful. It is like performing. I really, I'm not the kind of person where I'm like, I hope the Minecraft like movie's a failure, but I kind of hope the Minecraft movie is an absolute failure. I want to watch the Minecraft movie for the memes. The fucked up thing is, it's like, okay, so it's a 46% on Rotten Tomatoes, which means it's not even going to be so bad it's good. It's just going to be boring and mediocre, which is like, fucking. I'm just mad, man. Was our recording is done? What if I made it into an emote for you? That might be cute. Okay, so multiply, I believe, is the darkening version. And then like lower the opacity. All video games movies used to fail badly. This piece is looking great so far. Oh, thank you. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. I currently need to figure out how to do line art though. Hold up. This might be selection from layer. Selection from layer, create selection. There we go. Because I need to kind of oh no, I need to invert selection. Because I need to... No, that's not the right layer. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Doom is the worst, is the kind of the worst though. Don't think I've seen any video game movies. So like I actually have nothing to to talk about that, unfortunately. There's a Doom movie. I was also unaware of that's existence. Jumanji reboot was the most nothing burger of a movie. It's fucked up. I think it's if I hide the like line and color layer, just hide everything. Oh my god, that's really funny. But it unironically, like, it does actually, like, I think that, like, because it helps him kind of stand out a little bit. Because, like, technically, he would be I realize I've been zoomed in on myself this entire time. I forgot I zoomed in. Chat, I'm cooked. The brain. If emotes get too cursed, let me know and I'll eat them. Okay. Thank you for I will let you know. Why do people say stupid shit like nothing burger? Oh, that's right. There was one emote that you definitely had to get rid of. Which was the one that's like, why the fuck aren't you subscribed to Starky? Like, please get rid of that one, because I actually genuinely feel bad like having that emote. Anything that like in any way like is like, oh, you know, oh, it looks like it was already removed. Perfect. Yes, okay. I almost forgot this. I didn't see that one. I think it looks like it's already been removed. Oh no, it's still there. It's the one that's just like an arrow pointing to subscribe, and I'm like, nah. I genuinely feel like that one's not the kind of energy I bring to the stream. It's not the energy I bring to the function. Yeah, that's the one. Because I'm just like, you know, it makes me feel like guilty. I like the term nothing burger because that means that it's just burger buns with empty calories. Okay. Unseasoned sadness. Yeah, something like that. Thank you. There's also the upcoming Until Dawn movie too. Wait, what the Until Dawn? The fucking the video game that's just a movie in disguise? Unseasoned sadness, don't you mean white people sad? just say it made you feel nothing like a normal person, for fuck's sakes. It, like, okay. There's times to like I feel like the nothing burger thing is definitely used as like an insult, because it's simultaneously it's like nothing. It's like it's I think because in part because it implies that there was expected substance. There we go. Video game movies should take a note from Resident Evil and just be animated. Like, do we seriously have to base everything over fucking YouTuber terminology? Well, no, Nothing Burger existed before YouTube was a thing. Like, Nothing Burger is definitely not, like a phrase that has existed long before YouTube existed. That's the thing people use as a form of criticism, but criticism isn't supposed to be insulting. So Nothing Burger here. Let me lay down the law with you. Nothing Burger is just mid, but for boomers. That's what it means. I've heard of Nothing Burger since the 90s. Source am old. I've used Nothing Burger as a term to describe this furry drama I was somehow in because I asked a question to the DMs and someone acted like I made them feel unsafe. Yes, there's an Until Dawn movie trailer of it, but nothing like the game at all, which is the reason why fans are upset about it. Okay, but if it were like the game, why would you even go watch it? I don't like the word mid either. Because, okay, so here's the thing. Oh, I'm realizing I'm zoomed in on myself again. The thing about mid as an insult is, I would argue mid as like an insult is kind of the most damning because it's saying that you aren't even interesting in your badness.
Ja, as queen give us nothing starve stravi go back to sleep and fucking starve.
What, Chris? What does any of that mean? Like legit the most Twitter level of drama. So I think the thing with mid is mid is basically saying you're bad and also your badness is uninteresting. Because like you would never describe something. Oh, hold up, we're about to run our last set of 3 minute ads. We run every hour to turn off pre-rolls so people don't immediately get nuked by Jeffrey Betts as soon as they try to join the stream. Hold up. Bustin', but every other beat is missing. Oh my god, we have... Okay, hold up. How much... Okay, we're gonna be a little bit overtime. It's fine. Not super duper overtime, so it's not, you know, it's far from the end of the world. This is so cursed. A little bit. Muffin. Because so many people think it's a valid criticism when it isn't. No, you're right. Here's the thing. It's because it's not meant to be a criticism. It's meant to basically be like, hey, I don't care. I think that's the source of mid and nothing burger as far as insults go. Because the point isn't, oh, you know, it's welcome on to Delos. Good to have you, Sweet Bean. Can I show for Delos? Delos, I'm doing art. I'm doing a heckin' art. So, some of this stuff needs blending, but no, I'm trying to get better about overblending, but I do feel like in this context it makes sense. I see, and you chose a hard angle. I love that. Yeah, I've had multiple artist friends be like, Starky, what is this? This angle is fucking impossible. Why did you do this to yourself? So I do feel like I'm like, I don't necessarily wouldn't say I'm like nailing the like macro level stuff, but like I do feel like my overall form is getting significantly better. Go girl, go for the hard stuff. That's how you really learn. Criticism as a form of teaching is supposed to be constructive. You are never supposed to be insulting as a critic, and I hate terms like that because it normalizes and perpetuates the culture of people just being dicks to each other on the internet. No, you're right. Like that, you are correct. That is what criticism is supposed to be. Criticism is supposed to be an authentic discussion about like the failure points of a thing. But I also feel like because so if you are giving criticism to an artist and you just say it's mid, you're an asshole. The problem is, I think the mid is used in the context of basically saying like, hey, this is a piece of media that like I personally don't have a it's true. I know so many people who skip the basic stuff because it's hard. They don't advance. Well, like because like you know I'm now in the part where I feel like I need to start doing like because you know. Hold on, let me focus. Like I like this foot pop, but I do feel like I need to start doing studies on like individual parts, so that way I can get like a consistent style. But yeah, because like you know, because stuff like this fluff where I'm like I don't like the way that it looks, so I need to do like I sit down and do studies to be like, hey, what do I want it to look like. But yeah, so I feel like mid is not used in the context of like genuine, because you were right that like saying something as mid is not earnest critique, but I don't think it's meant to be. I think it's used in the context of basically saying like it's describing something as mid as like almost a conversation ender. It's basically saying like I feel nothing about this particular piece of media, and I don't want to engage. You're scaring me, Clip Studio Paint. You're scaring the fuck out of me. Stop hitting me with that fucking saving recovery information. If you don't like it, just say you don't like it. There's a reason to be a dick unless you have a genuine reason to do so, such as the creator being a complete piece of shit. Yeah, I know that you are of course correct, but it's you know. Actually, hold up. I kind of like that effect because it simultaneously is like it simultaneously adds like it simultaneously adds like a little bit of shading and also kind of implies the plasticky material. Not my cup of tea with a very mild nothing burger. All right. No, I don't like that effect. There we go. There we go. Here, let me blend it slightly because that is going to be a softer texture. Just like it's like it's hardly noticeable, but it does, I think, leave an impact. I think now I want to start doing some like finer detail stuff with the shading. Oh, Kronos, not the Borb. Not. There have been so many slow-moving Borbs today. I lost track. I need to keep a counter at this point to be like how many slow-moving Borbs have been launched in my skull, launched in my skeleton. not at my face, but on my skeleton. You know what? That's a good excuse. If you ever like you threw this at me, I was like, no, I wasn't aiming for you. I was aiming for the skeleton beneath. You were merely in the way. The skeletussy. Would you fuck a skeleton? Would you get a bone? Wait, would you go get a bone job with a skeleton, or is it bonusy? Yes. You didn't even think about that, Starky. Starky. Hey, Starky, you are trapped in your skeleton. No, my skeleton is trapped with me. I would for Papyrus. How? I need a fast-moving Borb at the speed of Mach. What the fuck? What the fuck is happening here? Oh, I see what happened here. I'm like that actually annoys me enough where I'm gonna fix it. There we go. Fixed. There we go. The fact that Sans won a Tumblr sexy man poll fries me, not gonna lie. I'm a monster fucker, I rarely say no. Fair enough. I respect the dedication. You are a dedicated monster fucker. You're saying I'm gonna fuck these monsters, and I'm gonna be very confident about the fact that I fuck these monsters. I zoned out for a second about what about monster fuckers? Delos was talking about how he's a very dedicated monster fucker, and I respect it. Well, also, why is monster fucker Twitch? Why is monster fucker a banned term? Hold up, I'm actually confused by that one. That's such a reclaimed term. That's arguably the reclaimed term. It's probably the word fucker. No, it caught monster fuck, like the full thing. Wow, Twitch kink shaming me. Actually homophobic. What if I've... Monster fucker phobic. Got fucking... Oh my god. Okay. What if Twitch's kink is to kink shame you? I think we're actually... Because I'm looking at this and I'm like... I was having some very, very minor blending stuff because like I need to clear this up. So that way like this is lighter. Twink is also a banned term if I'm not wrong. Listen. I actually didn't realize this song was about eating. This is from Overlord, right? Let's see if we gets auto-modded, wench. Yes. Well, hey, I would say Vor fans, you now have a dedicated song, but you already had a dedicated song with Camellia. This is so Vorcore. I definitely think I did better with like my line thickness this time around. Because there was not nearly as much areas where I was like there's like no areas where I'm looking at I'm like the line is too thick here. And this is the character singing is thirsty for cock. Interesting. There's a song called literally yes. They're the Camellia I believe isn't it called Love Vor? Or no, it's just Vor, that's right. The song I was thinking of that Camellia also wrote was Love Yif. I was talking with some friends and I was like, wait, is Camellia furry? Like this was back when college before I was like pretty openly a furry. And they're like, because like there was a song called Vor. Like I'd seen the song called Vor, and they're like, let me show you the song. And the song was called Love Yif, and it was just a straight up like a furry on the front picture. I'm like, huh, interesting. I respect it. Okay, and I need to figure out how to add. Hold up. Because there's got to be a way to add like a paper texture, right? Because I actually want to add it. Because like I kind of hate the way my art looks with its flats. Hey Starky, can we shout out Vor? Go for it. But not my mods. You have to do it, Kronos. There were 2 channels that Wench got auto-modded in. That's fucking hysterical. Clips CSP add paper texture. You can add a texture layer on top of your artwork. Just use one of the many various textures available in the material and assets. But I have mod status. You know what, Ilianos? I respect it. Ilianos went for it. Ilianos said, like, I don't have mod status, but I'm still gonna fucking try. Okay, so it's a new layer. New raster layer. Add a texture layer. So this is that a layer type? Vor has so many. Oh, I have to imagine. I have to imagine the Vor Or is it a type of layer? Ilianos, he got hit by one of my... He didn't even... That wasn't even auto mod. You just hit a block term. Where is it? Is it you? How the fuck do I add a texture layer? Just use one of the many various textures available in the map. Drag it on top of your color layers and click on the texture button to integrate the texture in your colors. Texture, layer, selection from like convert layer, transfer. New layer. What type of layer is it? How do I... Aside from the overlay texture, you can use a texture parameter brush. The fuck... I beg of you, this tutorial is completely unhelpful. Sorry, gets all of the wenches? I unfortunately do not. And nor do I guess unfortunately. Wenches, you know, I'm much more about the Jacks. Because apparently Jack was just... Fun fact about cards. Jack used to just be like a by name for dude. It's like, you'd be able to, yeah, oh hey dude. It'd be like, oh hey Jack. Oh, I just realized, hold up, that this is actually the last song in the queue. All right, I'm probably gonna watch a tutorial on how to add a paper layer to this. But yeah, thank you for coming to hang out. Hopefully you guys had a good time, just kind of vibing and watching me, you know, do the art process. But yeah, let me go ahead and go to the outro and see who's live, so we can go stop by and say hi to someone. And think of the stream. Well, thank you for hanging out. I know that like the art process is like fascinating. Let me see. Radical Mario's doing a repo collab. I'm like, I should rate into collabs more, but it's like I always feel guilty because I'm like, if you're doing a collab, it's because like you're you know, it's like you're probably gonna be more engaged with the collab than you are with like, you know, the things around it. Mid and nothing burger. Oh my god. Let me see. Let me see. It's we could rate into Jake. Because I think Jake's... Let me see. I think it's been a hot minute since we've rated, or like I don't think we ever had a chance to rate into Jake. I feel like beefy cats. Because God knows I like beefy cats. I like beefy cat sonas. It is kind of a oh, it is like an active collab. Anyways, can I suggest someone? Go for it. Let me go and grab the raid messages though. So I had a bit of meltdown earlier. I just really did not like his words. It's all good. Like it's one of those things where it's like I can just move the topic onto something else. So like you're fine. We could also read into... There's a lot of people. Because I think... Is Basil still alive? Because I know Basil was celebrating his birthday. Oh my god, he is. Okay. Mansters? Let us check out. Mansters. Oh, ASMR. I will definitely give them a follow. Very specifically though, it's just because they're doing ASMR and I cannot stand ASMR. It actively irritates me in a way that like my body cannot like handle. So I'm gonna start the raid over to Jake. Start the raid over to Jake Werepanther, who I don't think is usually live this late. It must be going long. But anyways, thank you for coming to hang out. Hopefully you guys had a good time hanging out, vibing, enjoying the art and seeing the progress. Maybe another stream. Yeah. If they're ever doing something other than ASMR, I'll be happy to rate into them. It's just because of that where I'm like, Also, I should probably like try my best to rate into people who are like just starting because like, you know, that's also like it's just like it's good for discoverability for both of us and also you know, general like streamy, brainy thingies, thoughts. That's what the word is for those. Anyways, if you'd like to stay up to date with the streaming clone will be going live, Blue Sky is the place to be. I will be posting this piece as soon as I figure out how to add the paper texture to it. I will be, you know, adding the paper texture, glazing it, and then posting it to Blue Sky as well, probably to my Discord. If you'd like to hop in there, say hello, Sweet Beans, hit the Chris the Sweet Beans post. Also, if you're on either of those, there will be going live alerts, general ramblings, food pictures, that kind of good stuff. I need to be better about post my fucking food pictures. I'm a disaster when it comes to that. But anyways, I have a YouTube if you'd like to catch up on the VODs, see what all we've been up to, see the progress of, you know, my artistic journey. And I need to probably add one for Skylight, because I'm gonna try my hand at adding, like, making some videos on Skylight, which is gonna be reposting old content currently. But anyways, I love you guys to bits, and I will see you Monday for more Factorio. You guys are gonna see the relatively finished factory I built in my free time.